Hey guys, we're back. We're going to be working on this dog here. We're going to kind of work on this. Well, we're just going to kind of work all over. I first want to start on these little paws here. I need to bring them in this way a little bit and start tucking them in here, and like this. I'll bring it. Grain change and need to go this way. And see, what I'm doing is making that paw kind of stand out a little bit more. I'm doing this. I don't think I did. Yeah, I did it on this. I come across on that. I thought I didn't. But you wanna get these paws in like this first. We're gonna work on the paws, and then we're gonna probably work on the face a little bit more. But I wanted to hump that up right in there. Now we're going to do it across this one over here. We'll come across right here and kind of tuck that in a little bit. Start rounding that right in here. Now, off camera, I did go in and I worked a little bit more right in this belly area, just kind of get him trimmed up. Right in here, we need to take some wood off. And if you're following along with me, you gotta, on this guy, I know I said it last time, but he's got a lot of grain changes in it, so if your knife starts digging in, just go the other way with it. And I want to get these in here. Can you get that there, Peyton, right there?
Yep.
All right, let's see here. I'm going to take this leg down just a little bit more right in here. Right across here. Let's even this up a little bit more. And these front of the paws need to be a little rounded a little bit more. Let's see here. This goes with the grain this way. I'm just thinking around on these paws. Like that right there. Now let's come up here a little bit and work on this ear right in here. Let me put that down just for a minute and use this stiffer blade here. let's get all these old pencil marks off right over here. And then we got a bandsaw mark right here we need to remove. All right, we're gonna work on this face here too, but I got to come in here and I've got to do some work on right above these ears right here. They kind of, well, we're trying to just kind of make the ball of his head there. This is cross grain work, so it's kind of difficult to get in there, but you just got to keep trying. Right in here. But that's what I'm talking about, right in there. A little bit more right in here we can do. Now we're going to do it on this side. And start about right in here. Now let's take that little upsweep knife here, since it's got the upsweep on it, and I can come in and kind of work that like that. But you really want to make that little ear stick out in there. And the grain changes on me. Now, right across here, he's got kind of a brow right up in here. I'm going to take probably a number 9, 1/4 inch number 9, and come across here. And give him this little brow right in here. And I'll put that back, and I'm gonna take, let's see, this little knife here and kind of shave that back just a little bit right in here. Just to make this brow right in here stand up when you look at it from the side. You really want to get that in. Oh, before we get to the face here, I do want to come in here and cut these paws here in the back also. And I drew a little line in there, and I'm cutting across. And you want to make that paw stand out like we did on the front here. Like that right there. That's what we're looking at right in there. Yeah, he's looking like a dog now. But let's do this side here. Right there's the line I drew, so I'll come in about right here with a stop cut. Right here with a stop cut, and cut back against that. And make that old paw stand out in there. Now let's look at it from the, oh, no, it needs a little bit right in there. It's a little bit sharp, so we're going to take my knife and come in here and shave that little rascal down like that right there. Now back to this foot. I rounded this paw. We got to start rounding this paw here a little bit. And we'll probably do one more video on this guy here, and it'll just be putting in the final tune fine tuning it, and I'm going to do the, how much time we got right now, Peyton?
Got about 13 minutes.
Oh, okay, I can do that. But I'm going to get to this face and the nose, and then I'll work all down in here and around the legs off camera, but it's showing you. But I did want to get this in for you here. We're a little high right there, so I'm going to take my knife and work that in there like that. Now then, now let's let me take a B tool right here, and I'm really going to outline this nose now. I did with kind of with a knife, but I want to get this old nose sticking out. And we will put in the eyes on this guy here. Okay, I cut around the nose there. Now I'm just going to take my knife and kind of cut back against that, just real carefully, and bring that snout in just a little bit more. Right there. You got that, Peyton?
Yep.
Okay. Now, right up under here, let's kind of work that a little bit. This is all going against the grain once again. But we can kind of round this nose a little bit right in here. So it doesn't look as blocky. Let's take our line, center line out there. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to go in and put in where these eyes are going to go. And what I'll do, I'll come across here. I drew my lines in. And now these are cartoony eyes. And I'm going to come in and make me a stop cut along this my lines right in there. And cut back against that. Now let's see here. Right in here I'm going to take me a little bitty slice out and start relieving that eye a little bit. Right down in this area here. Taking me a little corner out like that. Then I'm going to cut back up against my stop cut with my knife blade. And it forms my little eyeball for me. This is a pretty simplistic eye. Right there. I'm going to draw the pupils in, but before I do that, I want to do the other side here. So let's take and make a stop cut right across here. Right across there, I did it. And I come in right here. And now I'm going to start taking these little corners out. Like that there. And just to be safe, I'm going to go in deep right there with my knife blade. And right in there. Just to make sure that it's going to pop out the way I want it to, and it did. And then I'm going to tuck that eyeball right down here in this area, like that. You got that, Peyton?
Yep.
Now look at this. Let's see there. Yep, that's what we want. Now, I'm going to cut back against my stop cut right in here. Just with the very tip end of my knife blade. And try to get it rounded as much as you can. And that's some good depth in there. Now, I've got him looking up. If you look on this piece here, I've got him looking up towards my figure here. Well, he's going to be in this dog. I think I'm going to do in another figure with another figure. So he's going to be looking up also. So I'm going to take and I'm going to draw my pupil in right up in here. And this is, I'll paint these on here. You paint the whites of the eye, and then you go in and paint your pupil. Not that that's the way the dog's eye really is. A dog's eye is generally dark, and it's got a little bit of white in it, but not a whole lot like it shows here. But this is exaggerated. It shows a little bit of exaggeration. So now, we've got that pupil in right in there. Yeah, he's looking. How's that looking, Peyton? You see it? Can you see it? Oh, yeah, he's looking over. Now, right in here, we're going to have to put where his little nostril will be so he'll breathe. So, right in there, I drew some lines. So, I'm going to take, this is a 1/4 inch number 9. I like to come in about right here and make me a cut right in there like that. One on this side. Well, let me get in there. Now, I'm going to cut back against that with my knife blade and take that little area, a little chip out of there. And that's developing the nostril area for me. Let me shave this down a little bit. Right in here, I need to go in deep in this a little bit more. There, that's what I was trying to get out. And cut this area out right in here. But this is right on the end grain, so that's why it's so tough in here. But that gives you a challenge. I mean, if you make that stop cut deep enough, it really shows out. Now let's do the mouth area. I'm going to take a V-tool again and come in right here. Well, I'm going to have to come up with the grain right in here. Now let's put this old mouth in right in here. And bring that mouth across there like that. He got a smile on his face. How much time we looking at there, Peyton?
You got about 5 minutes.
Okay. All right, now we got that in. Let's go in and deepen that a little bit. It needs to be a little bit deeper. I'll take my knife blade and deepen that. I really want to make that stand out a little bit more. Oh, and right in here, we'll take this little chip area out right in here. Right there is what I just took out. Now let's deepen that right in there a little bit and make that mouth stand out just a little bit more than what it is. All right, let's do it on this side here. You just want to put some shadow in there, like that right there. Now, what I'm going to do is put in some little accents right in here where his little mouth ends. I'll just kind of put me a little mark like that. Right there where you ended your cut, like that. Then I like to go in with a knife across here, there, and turn it this way. And I'm going to take a little bitty triangle cut out right in here. Like that right there. You got that, Peyton?
Yep.
Okay, now let's do it on this side over here. I go in pretty deep, and then I go in up here with the back side of my knife, where it's a little thicker. And then I take my little triangle cut out right in here, like that. And that really gives him an old smile, or it appears that way. And we can round this snout just a little bit more. But before I go any further, I would like to, he's got some bends in his ear, so I'm going to take a big old number 11 gouge and come across here and start giving him a bend in the ear. How we looking time-wise, Peyton? We
Got about a minute.
A minute? Okay, let me get this in. Because he's really got a good bend in his ear right there. And I'll go in there with a bigger, wider gouge and clean that up in there. You want to make them old ears look like they're floppy ears. And you want this old ear to be turned out like that. Now, with that, we got the face in. I got these ears in. Off camera, I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean him up. And I'll probably thin these legs just a little bit more, round these up, and I'll get ready for us to put in the final, what I call the final detail, which will be working on this tail and then the little areas right here on the paw, and then some deeper cuts right in here. But and then I'll smooth his legs up right in here and just get him kind of smoothed up a little bit. But and then make sure I got all the bandsaw marks off. But with that, guys, he's coming along, and we got one more video to do. And I did want to mention, I didn't recut one. I left this back in here like it is. And I'm going to deepen this right in here a little bit more carefully and kind of smooth it up a little bit. But with that, guys, happy carving to everyone, and we'll see you on the next YouTube. See you later. Bye. Okay.